Morning.
Look at you, buddy. You're
Yeah,
all
just-
like, you got your.
We never match with shirts. It's either I'm wearing live and you're wearing studio. I'm
I'm
wearing
not
studio.
live. We're matching today.
Oh, we are matching.
Yeah,
today. I don't know if that
You got
was
your Joe
tradition.
Pavich mug.
Gotta have the Joe
You got your
Pavich.
Rebel. You got your Rebel behind you.
Joe knows real estate.
Joe knows real estate.
See if Joe
Let's
sneaks
see if
it.
Joe's on. He sneaks on. He's good for about 3 minutes.
3 minutes he gets in
Yeah,
and
Joe says what he has to
His
say.
billboards everywhere.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Is he really everywhere?
And the Stero, his billboard, like every block, it seems like.
Well, he's missed. I think he's the mayor of Estero.
If Pat Dearborn is the mayor of Freedom Town,
It was like, we were like 13
30
seconds
seconds.
into the show.
then Joe Pavich is the
yeah.
mayor of Estero.
Yeah, no, I think so. Maybe the mayor of Estero.
What's that nice community in Estero there? Miramar Lakes?
Yeah, Miramar Lakes.
That's a nice community.
Everything, Estero's a really
Very
good
nice.
community.
It is a nice area.
It's changed a lot in the last.
Great look. I mean, your
couple
prime
years.
location
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah. It's great. It's great.
How was your weekend? You went out to
My weekend was great, and I want to show you a couple videos or a couple. Actually, the racing videos, I got those. But if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, we had Jayla and Brooke on, and here's a picture of Brooke. She raced her car. Now, mind you, these girls, Brooke's I think 17, but these girls aren't racing against like other kids. They're racing against adults, like guys like me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going, I want to race. And then Brooke did real well, and she was racing in I think the Pro Truck Series. And then Jayla wasn't
Great
all
pictures.
that happy, but that was a good shot of her. She races in the Crown Vic, and
Your old
all
police car.
all adults, and she's like running around. She's 12. She's 12 years old.
Unbelievable.
And man, these cars, during the break, I'll try to find a good video of one. But she, man, these girls are amazing. It's so fun to watch them too, because they just have a good time with it, you know.
That was Saturday?
That was Saturday night up in Auburndale.
Okay.
Auburndale Racetrack. It was good to get up in Polk County.
County.
Sheriff Grady Judd.
Don't mess around with Polk County.
Don't mess around with Polk County, because that'll get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we got a couple of Sheriff Judd stories on the feed today.
Yeah.
He's always good for a couple.
Sheriff Judd is really good. I've been using some of his material for my YouTube channel, which really helps. We kind of just narrate a little bit of it and kind of add a little bit of flair to it, because he's very direct and, you know, stays and hangs it up
To the point.
Yeah, no, he's fun.
Law and Order.
Yeah, Law and Order, Sheriff. Yeah,
good sheriffs in
we're so
Florida,
fortunate.
huh?
Yeah, Sheriff Marcino from Lee County, Sheriff Rambos. Sheriff Rambos a little bit more calculated, a little bit more calm.
A little under the radar,
a little under the radar, but he's been there for almost 20 years. So
And then
I think it has been since 2000. Well, he'll be 20 years in 2028. So
and then
3 more years.
Colonel Bloom, the undersheriff,
Colonel
amazing
Bloom,
guy.
Chief
Rich
Hampton.
Yeah.
And all the men and women from both Lee and Collier were very fortunate in Southwest Florida. And then Marco Island has a great law enforcement. Naples Police, Ciro Dominguez, he's been doing a great job down there. So, hey, Pat, we did our shout-outs to all the police. I think we're free.
Yeah, we're good.
No tickets for us, buddy.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got a speeding ticket?
2006, 7. I told you that story too. The ticket I got, it was the only speeding ticket out, and up until then, I had a completely clean driving record. It was a school zone, but I just started speeding up as I see the school zone sign, and
they get you good.
Yeah, no, I got whacked.
And they wait for you.
It was like $180, and that was like 15 years ago. It's equivalent to probably like $350.
Yeah, a lot of money. I was 19. I got my ticket, and we were on motorcycles. Of course, he got stopped, all three of us. And I was young, and then I learned a lesson. The police wasn't all that nice. He's like, "Where you boys going so damn fast?" We were doing like 70 and 50. I don't know. It was crazy because we were all together and we're just moving, but we weren't getting it crazy like some of these people do now.
What's the biggest when you were patrolling? You clocked someone at going the fastest.
We used to do down on 41. On the East Trail going over to Miami, there's a Panther Zone. And then the Panther Zone is, you got to slow down to, I think back then it was like 45.
Where on the East Trail?
Down past Everglades City.
Okay.
Or between Port of the Isles and Everglades City, there was a Panther zone. So we'd sit there in the Panther zone, and you have to slow down. And I think I got a guy doing, I think the fastest was like 127 or something like that on that road.
That was the fastest?
Yeah, the fastest. There was a guy, and I just did a video on it, a reel, 170 miles an hour.
I saw that. That was in Polk County,
Up in Polk County, Sheriff Judd. They made the arrest. 100. So everybody in the comments are saying, well, "What kind of car was it?"
That's what was my first reaction.
I had heard it was a Mercedes, but that's like facts from the comment section.
Right,
so,
right. That was the first thing I was wondering, because the guy didn't look like he necessarily could afford a nice car, but
yeah, no, it was kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, I'll try to get that video on tomorrow. But yeah, we take some of Sheriff Judd stuff, spiced up a little bit, and pushed out. So it's because he's so good. But 170 miles an hour on a car, you have absolutely no
business
unless you're on a racetrack. There's no business doing that, because I mean, it just takes a split second. You pull out in front of somebody, and it's over.
Done.
Yeah.
Speaking of Panthers, my mom said she saw a Panther by her house the other night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there she goes. Yeah, Panther was that is amazing. A Panther, huh?
A Panther. Yeah.
Wow.
She said it wasn't a Bobcat.
No,
you sure it wasn't a Bobcat.
Yeah, to tell that. Well, those Panthers. That's something you might want to call in on.
What do you call it? The wildlife?
Yeah, wildlife. Florida Wildlife Commission. I got up this morning, went outside, and I looked at my pool, and there was a nice little doe there.
Oh, really?
In the bag, yeah. So I said, Alex, check this out. Check this out. Our backyard's like a zoo. You got gators back there. You got birds. You got all kinds of stuff. So,
haven't seen any pythons, have you?
Not yet. I've never seen a python like out.
Thank God I haven't
running around. But they say that would be a great movie. Pythons take over Southwest or take over Florida.
It's gonna happen at some point.
I mean, like everywhere you go, like you walk outside and you got to worry about them coming down, and jumping on you and stuff. It'd be pretty cool.
Worst fear.
Would you watch that?
My biggest nightmare. No, I wouldn't watch it because I'm nightmare. I really don't fear much, but pythons, snakes, can't do. I got gators, spiders really don't bother me. Freaking any kind of snake, let alone a python. I'm out of here.
That it could be tough. Yeah, that could be tough. Well, we know football season's coming up.
Yeah.
Right? I'm super excited. I was pumped. And it was so I just get excited this time of year. Fall is, to me, is
Patriots
the
won
best.
probably like 5 games this year.
No,
so that's exciting.
Patriots are tough, man. Patriots are going to be there.
How many games do you think?
Go
ahead.
They're gonna win 10 games this year.
10 games?
Yeah, guarantee.
You going on record saying 10 games?
I'll give you what can I give you? I'll find something.
Okay.
I'll give you something. But we play this game. If you haven't seen it before, Stump Pat Gyra. We haven't played in a while.
We haven't played in a while.
So if you can stump Pat Gyra, and basically what it boils down to, any player that's currently playing since probably 1995 and up that plays in the NFL and actually plays. Let's not just get some guy on the bench or play today. And he played on a team. Pat can tell you what college, university he or she played on.
And if they stump me, they get a free gift card to go shoot at the Alamo, or a free shirt at the Alamo. We love Kerry Scott and the staff at the Alamo. What a great event for Erica Donald, the Southwest Florida Young Republicans.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy. Huh? There's probably over 100 people there, right?
Yeah, and that place gets heated up.
It was a little hot. Yeah, it was a little hot.
Hey, there's Pat Dearborn.
Pat Dearborn in the house.
Take the over on 10 wins.
I'm with you, Pat. The Pats aren't winning 10 games.
I'm telling you right now. I'll take you both out to dinner, wings, and
wings.
One of you can drink pitcher of beer, the other one can drink iced tea.
I'll take a pitcher of iced tea.
There you go.
I would say 8 wins, best case scenario.
10
Patriots.
wins.
They are in a weak. They are in a weak division.
Not really. You got the Bills.
The
Dolphins are 500.
Dolphins
every year 500.
And the freaking Jets are a fiasco.
And the 49ers are super mess. Yeah.
Oh, the 49ers are going to win 7 to 8 games this year.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah, no.
Straight up admitting it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Big happy birthday to the 82nd Airborne Division today, Pat Dearborn. Yeah.
Love Pat Dearborn.
Do you?
Pat,
hasn't been Pat, yesterday, I gotta admit, I threw him a couple hearts yesterday because he
the video
had like a nice little just hey guys, happy Sunday.
Yeah.
So he's very thoughtful.
You see his video too on the beach.
Yeah,
that was a good video.
That was pretty funny. We need to put that up. That was a good video. I was like, man, he's got some abs.
Me and Ant were arguing over him on a group text, me, him, and Ant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Great video. Next question.
Yeah, that's good. What a great, good event. And then it's always fun to have Pat as a MC because he keeps it rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And one great thing about Pat is like he gets everybody involved. Like I'm standing there minding my own business, and he's got to throw my name in there. Like Jarrett didn't clap for the MAGA. I'm like I'm sitting there drinking a MAGA beer.
You're just trying to.
Tim's
just trying to
lay
out
low.
The back and
stay low.
What do we got there, Patrick? Where did Mike Mamula play college ball? Are you still on, Pat, or did you jump off?
It was his latest comment, so he should still be on it.
So
he's good for.
It's funny how. So we said 1995 on, right?
Yeah.
So Mike Mamula was drafted in the 1995 draft, and Mike Mamula is basically the word combine workout warrior was termed because of Mike Mamula, because he was projected as like a second, third round pick and had an unbelievable combine. And the Philadelphia Eagles actually traded up to get him and took him over, you know who? Warren Sapp. They were supposed to take Warren Sapp.
University of Miami.
They took Mike Mamula, I believe, was 7th overall. Mike Mamula went to Boston College, played for Tom Coughlin at Boston College, and was a big bust in the NFL. Yeah, they took him over Warren Sapp in the 1995 draft.
Patrick, pretty good, right?
Blow your mind there, Patty Dearborn? That's a good one, though, Mike Mamula. It's curious why you picked him, because Boston College is very random.
Good Catholic boy.
Yeah.
Good Catholic boy. Getting it done.
Yeah.
BC. No.
How about Leigh putting up 62 on Golden Gate?
That was pretty impressive. I don't know. Golden Gate.
Golden Gate's not, but here's the thing. They put up 62. There was about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It started raining real bad. They called the game.
Oh, really?
So they could have probably put up 80.
Yeah, they probably good idea.
That Brady Quinn kid's legit.
He's legit. He threw for 300-something yards and
sophomore
3 TDs
too.
or something like that. Yeah. Let's see if we can get him on the show.
Let's do
Let's
it.
get Brady Quinn on.
Guys.
Yeah, let's get
got like
I want to start getting some high school kids on the show.
I like it, yeah.
And then, they can skip school. Well, actually, we'll get them on their days. Even if they have a teacher planning day, like on a Tuesday or Thursday, we'll try to see if we can work that out.
Athletes don't go to class anyway.
These kids are junior. Most of these kids are smart, though, nowadays.
Yeah. Actually, he's a sophomore. Technically, he's a junior. You reclassify. But I think Leigh might be the strongest football team in Collier County this year. It's been a long time since they were. Shout out to Pastor Artie.
Great job, Pat. You got a huge bust. That's
Thank you.
I'm gonna have one.
What's you know I'm
at BC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They beat.
Did you go to Boston College, Pat?
No, he went to FSU.
Oh, that's right.
Frostburg State. Frostbite State.
Frostbite State University.
That's where he met Gary Brecka, I think. If I'm not, they went to school.
They went to TCC.
What's that? T Clinics?
No, that's Tallahassee Community College. They didn't quite get an FSU. I'm
Pat was
just
living in the
your butt,
DC
Pat.
area at that time.
Yeah, we can't just,
Can't help yourself. He doesn't like you, Pat. I don't know why. I can't
he
talk
says
about
that. He was like,
you get mad at
no,
me.
I just laugh at.
I know. I'm just joking.
I laugh at the Pat Jira, man. I have to deal. So you guys hear it 2 hours a day. I have to hear it at least 8 hours a day. So yeah, it's good. Logan Bartley started
ESPN
game.
Did FSU plays? They play Bama. They play Bama. That's how out of tune I am with college football. Was that this Saturday or next Saturday? FSU Bama. I think
True freshman out of FBA. Wow, that's pretty awesome. It's great watching those kids. I always that's one of the things I loved about coaching at Naples. When you have your kids you coached and you see them do well and excel in college level, that's I'd stop anything to watch the kids that I coach play a game. And just, hell, if they're on the field, I'm just like in shock. And they get up there, especially at the major college level, and see them in the NFL and all that. It's pretty cool.
Coconut Bowl.
That was
a big deal.
Yeah, that was a real big deal. You guys have taken an ass whipping on the Coconut Bowl over the years.
Correct.
We'll see what happens this year.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll
back when I coached, you guys took a butt whipping.
Back in Nam.
Back in Vietnam days.
We'll take. Maybe we'll have a friendly bet on that one. Loser to wear a Leigh or Naples shirt.
Next question.
Okay, 3:30. Yeah, 3:30. And Pat says he's gonna bet the house on Bama.
I'm gonna be in Nashville that day, so we're supposed to get together and watch a little football. You gonna bet the house on Bama?
That's what Pat said.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow the money.
Follow the money.
Pat wants to call in. Want to put the number in?
Let me see here, Pat. Just a second.
1-900 mix a lot.
I might take 2 seconds, Pat. Just let me switch over to.
Is he calling already?
Yeah, Pat. Just two.
Sit tight, Patty Dearborn.
Second, I want to get make sure it comes up on the Bluetooth. I didn't get it connected, so let me get that going.
Always a pleasure when we got Pat Dearborn calling.
Pat Dearborn.
Patrick Dearborn.
Pat, you can call in. We got you.
You
can call in now.
How good were those?
Pat? We got you. We got you. Good morning, Patrick. What's up, brother?
Morning, Pat.
Hey, great show, Pat. Good job on Mike Mamua. Wow.
Thank you. That was a random one. That guy was a combine warrior. He was like projected to be a 3rd or 4th round pick and went to the combine and just tore it up. They took him over.
Surprised you about a 10,000 student, pretty small school. BC, over the years, really hard school to get into. They don't really play that game with NIL and recruiting and all that, but they put a lot of guys in the NFL, man, for a small school.
Especially offensive
linemen. You walk in there anyway. So I'd seen that name and saw he's a number 7 draft pick back in the day.
Yeah, they traded up to get him, and they took him over Warren Sapp. They were supposed to take him Warren Sapp.
No, I honestly didn't know that, and that was freaking awesome to actually learn that stat because Warren Sapp's one of the guys that potentially could be coming to the next NFL legends. We got some big names. Mike Bird and I are going to be announcing soon, man, in March. I'm getting you guys there for a live show again. But
we need to get Edgerrin James involved with that.
I think they talked to him.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I'll be brutally honest. If Edgerrin's listening, I think he wanted way too much money. He's a local boy. Like,
come on,
how are you going to ask for more money? And we're giving the so Edgerrin's great people, but from what I've been told is he wants way too much money.
I know 2 people that know him really well. Not saying his price will drop, but maybe we could put a phone call in.
Yeah, Edge, come on, Edge.
Oh no, we got. Let me tell you, the names he's got. Like I'm talking, Jim Kelly is one of the names. I'm talking Jim McMahon, the '85 Bears, what a character. Hall of Famer, BYU. I mean, the list he's got.
Fork in the eye.
Antonio Freeman from Green Bay,
Virginia Tech,
the Packers. So Ed Reed, the U.
Oh, he's got Ed Reed. He's got Ed Reed coming.
No. I'm saying there's like 7 or 8 guys he's talking with.
They're on the top.
Ed Reed would be amazing.
Here's the deal. You all been there. It's always 3 guys, normally Hall of Famers. Last year was epic. You all were there. The year before was epic with Lawrence Taylor. But we had Ed Too Tall Jones. I mean, some of the biggest names in football. But we wanted to have Marino.
Yeah.
And we had it done. It was a done deal. But I guess from what I was told, the wife got involved. And anyway, next thing you know, that happened.
That's never a good thing when the wife gets involved.
No, never. Special on a Monday. But I want to get back to BC. I want to get back to BC because I love y'all talking local high school sports. So Brady Quinn, his dad Steve Quinn. You guys need to reach out to Steve Quinn and Brady. His dad runs SBU.
I'd love to get them.
Yeah.
You got to get them both on the show. So I'll text you all a contact number later. I'm sure that Brady Quinn's a real deal. FBA quarterback last year, great kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, these kids. And when I was talking about that kid, Logan Bartley, look, man, you turn on the first college football game, really big game of the year. It was K-State versus Iowa State. Great game over in Ireland, the Aer Lingus Bowl. And Logan Bartley, number 10, man, starting as a true freshman. He was just playing college ball this time a year ago up until last November, December.
Yeah.
Yep. So he'll be starting, not just starting, but for a ranked top 15, 20 team, on ESPN, the first game of the year. And he played great. They lost the game to Iowa State's a tough team. They got a great quarterback. I think it's a great game, but there's so many kids. You got Olsen Henry from Clemson, might be one of their top 2 go-to guys this year for offense as a tight end receiver. Olsen Henry played at FBA, local kid from Golden Gate. So I'd love to start connecting you guys with some of these guys and get them on your show, man. So yeah.
How about Leigh putting up 62 before it got rained out?
Yeah, I mean Golden Gate. I feel so bad because all their great. There's so many great kids come out of that area, but they go to community school, Naples, FBA. They get siphoned off, man. It sucks because there's a lot of talent at Golden Gate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So Leighley's a real deal. That's why Brady Quinn wouldn't have gone there. Let me tell you, you talk about a game of the year. You wait till Leigh and Naples play, man. That is going to be a game.
Yeah,
Coconut. We were just talking
Leighley's
about.
never beaten them. Never beaten them.
That's crazy.
Never beaten it.
They've done it before, but
They've
it's been
done
a
it
while.
before. Yeah, it's just been a while. Yeah.
Real quick, Alfredo's stepbrother, had 2 touchdowns Friday night. See if we can get him into Romero. So he had 2 huge
Their
touchdowns.
running backs have been
Leigh.
They got 2 stud running backs. Yeah.
studs, D1 guys for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One.
And Naples has Sammy Sparaccio. They got 2 guys too. There are 2. They got Sammy Sparaccio from FBA. He's committed to West Point Army, but he's solid. And also they got another kid too. I can't think of his name right now, who's really awesome. They got Andre Segriglio, Coach D.
Yep,
His
Coach
son
D.
starting, I think, free safety for Naples, came from FBA. And speaking of Boston College, man, you know the name Mark Herzlich?
Yeah. The linebacker.
Yep. So All-American Boston College.
Yep. They had cancer, didn't he?
Dude, some really rare form with like 1,000th of 1% chance to survive it. He survived it. He's a true believer in Christ. Anyway, he also won the Super Bowl and was the defensive player, I believe. Don't quote me on that. When they beat the Patriots with the Giants, and he was Walter Payton runner-up man of the year.
Wow.
Guy's got a huge heart. Anyway, he's the new AD, athletic director at FBA. So I'm just telling you, man, I've met the guys. They're going to be doing, look, we know FBA football kind of scattered to the wind, but they got a program again. They got a couple of decent players, and they're going to rebuild quick, man. But this guy, Mark Herzlich, who's Walter Payton, NFL runner-up man of the year, and All-American.
He was a heck of a player at Boston College.
He was.
Mark, what year? Mark is now the athletic director there, or activities director?
At FBA.
Oh wow! Okay,
I'd love
cool.
to have him. I'll connect you with him.
Yeah, that would be great.
Talk about getting a story.
We should do a Friday high school football show.
Yeah, we kind of need to because get people fired up, get people watching, get a couple kids in. Yeah. Lois can come in and do our veteran stuff, and then we can fire it up with some.
What happened to Eugene Chung? Because wasn't he involved with FBA too, or was he involved with
community school?
It was community school.
Chung.
Yeah, community school. And community school.
Yeah.
Listen, community school the community school is going to have, I think, to have their best team they've ever had. They got this kid Logan Wolney, who's legit tight end, white kid who's at FBA as well. He's got a ton of offers. He's just a monster for CSN, and CSN got 2 new coaches from FBA, man. Matt Jansen and Ryan Mitchell. And Ryan Mitchell is also going to be their head track coach. And the strength and condition, like my son, Matt Jansen turned my son from, I'm just being honest, with very little athletic talent. He made him work hard, and my son was blessed to be Naples Daily News second team all defense, just missed first team as a defensive end. But Matt Jansen and Ryan Mitchell poured into him, and they're going to do amazing things at CSN. There's no doubt in my mind. You watch CSN, man. They got the field, they got the facilities. They're going to be moving up and trying to get the best kids in the place to come there that FBA's been doing now the last 10 years.
I mean this sincerely. Your high school football knowledge is phenomenal. I mean, you're dropping assistant coaches and all kinds of players. That's impressive.
Really. No, listen to me. Only related to FBA. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when Darren Dials came from CSN to FBA, he never played football before, and you see how he grew. Their strength and conditioning program, that was Matt Jansen, and Matt's now CSN, and it breaks my heart because, you know, I'm FBA, right? So once I'm with you till the end. So I'm still a big supporter of FBA, First Baptist Academy, and their football and athletic program. And they're going to be back, no doubt about it. But CSN, man, they snagged 2 great ones. And then Mike Drigiglio, I don't think he's coaching right now.
Golden Gate for a long time, right? Golden Gate High?
He was Golden Gate and Gulf Coast High School, but just a wrestling football coach, phenomenal coach.
His wife's wonderful, too.
Oh, dude, Paula, they're awesome people, man. So anyway,
speaking of coaching, and then Drew Stewart's coaching him up at Gulf Coast High School.
Gulf Coast, yeah, man. Yeah, big Drew. Old ham hock neck. Yeah, Drew Stewart, man.
Them poor kids.
I think.
No, I bet he's great with the kids.
Oh yeah,
I bet he is.
If we had a power slap contest in this town, I don't know. It might come down to Tito Ortiz or Drew Stewart.
Drew, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is, whoever hit Drew, I mean, you know, he's just gonna be like, shake it off.
Hey, I'm serious.
You want to talk about
huge fun?
You want to talk about Mount Rushmore heads? True story.
No kidding. Dude, I'm serious. We do a live show for a fundraiser. Hey, we do a live show, raise money for a really worthwhile veterans organization through Lois. You get Tito Ortiz and Drew Stewart there, man, for a power slap. Oh my goodness gracious, dude! Wow,
it'd be Tito versus
Drew. Pay-per-view event.
We should do like a slap club. All these clubs.
I wonder how we could get around. Some of the slap. The slap. Is there any rules to that as far as like sanctioned? You have to be sanctioned or anything like that, or to do a slap club event?
Don't get all fancy pants. I don't do rules and regulations.
Yeah, we know that, Commissioner. Soundbite.
Oh, you're so technical, Tim. It's like you were chief of operations or something. The sheriff's office.
I just try to keep myself afloat.
We should get, we can get something fun and get Kraft and Wallace involved too. Like we could have,
that'd be awesome.
We could do a slap contest here. You've been to those. I've never been to them. I see them. I'm like, man, this is brutal.
Hey,
well, Pat, Tim, you all know Jim Markling.
Yeah, I know Jim. He's the greatest guy.
Have you heard the story? Have you heard the story about getting slapped?
He took a Tito whack, right?
Where? At the party?
So we're at the event last year. Byron came for Yvette. And we did a fundraiser for Yvette. And our Collier First Pack, me, Dan Cowell, Lauren Maxwell, we sponsored it. Tito came and Byron were guest bartending. It was awesome.
What the hell was that?
And Jim was there, and Jim goes, I'll give $1,000 to her campaign if Tito Ortiz will freaking slap the shit out of me. And I'm like, are you serious? So, dude.
Wait a minute.
Tito said it's only happened like 2 or 3 times in his life. So we went around the corner. We got a video. Tito had him say on video that he authorized this. He asked for this. And Tito said he went about third speed because Tito would knock him out.
Yeah.
You hit that temple, man, it's over. So there's a video floating around with Jim Markling. There's a video.
We need signs printed. We need signs printed. I can't kill him.
Yeah, we need signs.
So anyway,
shirts, signs.
Call Jim Markling. Let's get that video of Tito Ortiz slapping the shit out of him. That's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, that's going to another level, man.
Did you see someone challenge Tito to an arm wrestling contest at the Perry?
I did. I heard he gave him a run.
He sure did. He did give him a run.
And what's crazy is Cedric doesn't look that strong. You know what I mean? Cedric Coyer, but he gives him that.
Well, the thing is about arm wrestling is definitely, if you're a good arm wrestler, you don't have to look and be all that. No. It's just it's about like form and being able and practicing that. I mean, shit,
Speaking of which, Over the Top, one of the greatest movies of all time.
I mean, come on.
Hawk,
Sylvester Stallone.
Put the hat backwards.
Yeah.
When he turned the hat backwards,
it was over.
The move was he would take those fingers and re-wrap them around your freaking thumb and drop the hammer on you.
Hawk.
Love that movie.
Great movie. Great soundtrack, too.
Dude, great soundtrack. Name the guy, Bull. What was that actor's name that played like the heavyweight champ?
The bald guy?
That he beats. Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know, but Big John Studd had a cameo in that movie. Remember the wrestler Big John Studd?
Yeah. Anyway, I won't keep you guys, man. I love calling in. Love the show.
You call in anytime. You can video in, call in, whatever makes you happy. Depends on how strong your hair is. Make sure get it.
Hey, but I'm gonna get you, Mark. Herzlich from the new AD because he could talk Super Bowls, obviously beating cancer, Boston College All-American. So it'd be great to have him on one of your shows. And then I would definitely get you Steve Quinn's info too, man. You gotta get Brady on
I'd like
there.
to get those kids, man, because they're out there doing it, and we're proud of them.
We
want to make sure
Friday football.
Well, how about this? How about this? In a world of NIL, everybody's trying to get theirs. How about, shout out to Sammy Sparaccio and Andre Segriglio. So both of those kids already committed. Sammy Sparaccio committed to West Point. That's a commitment.
That's
You're not getting you don't get NIL money for that, right?
It's worth $500,000. Or maybe
I know, but my point is that you're serving your country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's crazy.
And Andre Segriglio, he committed to Air Force, so that's two good programs, but it's a commitment to your country to serve. That's becoming rare and rare. So I think y'all could do a show potentially with them and then their dad, Mike D's, great people, and Mike Triviglio, and then get Billy Sparacio on there with Sammy. So because remember Sparacio going back to BC, Joe Sparacio, arguably people would tell you to this date in Collier County, one of the top 3 or 4 greatest college football players to come out of Collier County. Joe Sparacio did not make it on Sundays, but he had a hell of a career at Boston College, and then transferred to, I believe, Eastern Michigan. But Joe Sparacio was the real deal linebacker. He was Naples. He played both ways. Naples was Player of the Year. That's Sammy's younger. He's the younger. Sam Sparacio's younger brother of Joe, and Joe went to BC, and I got to go up to BC and meet the coaches and do all that at least twice back in our SBA coaching days. So pretty cool.
Who's the best high school football player you've seen in Collier County?
Me bar none was Joe Sparacio. I never saw Sammy Watkins play in person in Southwest Florida.
Yes.
So, but Joe Sparacio for sure.
Yeah. Well, Carlos Hyde did pretty good.
Carlos Hyde, Naples
but
High.
Naples, but he was only at Naples, I think, in junior and senior year.
Just 1 year, I think, from Cincinnati he transferred.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he did transfer in.
And
who's the best one you saw, Tim?
Well, obviously Edgerrin James.
Yeah, you got the pleasure of seeing.
I never saw him. I never saw him play high school.
That guy was a man playing.
I got to tell you though,
I mean, he was crazy.
I know we're factoring Edgerrin college and NFL, but in terms of being a high school football player, Herschel Troutman was special.
Both him and Clifton were amazing.
Clifton was great too, but Herschel was.
Man, you guys remember the name?
J.C. Jackson from Oxford and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And he was actually a wide receiver, really, mainly in high school.
He was. Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys ever heard the name. Probably one of the better athletes ever to play that I've seen but never just couldn't get it together was Meanius Miller. I don't know if you ever heard that kid's name before. From Naples High, great kid, great athlete, but he had some hurdles, but he was a great athlete. He was around Herschel Troutman's time, Herschel and Clifton and those guys, and Meanius. Yeah, good athlete.
You know what? Hey, I got to tell you, I take it back, man. I think the greatest – I never saw him play, but he's a friend of mine, been a long-time friend. I coached with him at SBA. Terry Dean, quarterback at Barron Collier, who went with Steve Spurrier. I mean, Terry Dean's – I don't know if his record. I think – he did. I think if you look it up, I think Terry Dean still has the record. I think the record is 6 or 7 touchdown passes in one half in a Division I NCAA football game. I think he still has that record. He was in the Heisman talks, and then him and Spurrier had a falling out.
Jackass.
Major. And they've since made up. But I mean, Spurrier, Daniel Werfel stepped in, and the next year they won a national championship. Yeah. But Terry was the real deal. So he's definitely a Barron Collier. Don't have too many guys that are that great, but Terry definitely is in that conversation for Collier County for sure.
Is he still in town, Terry Dean?
He's coaching, isn't
he? Oh yeah. Okay. Terry's lived here. Their youngest daughters, I think, finishing up Alabama, but the rest of the kids all went to Florida.
I remember when I was at Naples High, we coached against them back in 92, 93, 94, 95, 92 through 97. That's when they coached there.
So Brady Dean was my son's age. Grew up playing together with my son Cooper, and then Brady transferred to St. Thomas Aquinas, and which was a big deal. And that's when we kind of had a resurgence at FBA, and we went out and we got blessed, and a bunch of great kids wanted to transfer in there. And we missed Brady because Brady was a hell of a quarterback, and I think he won a national high school championship at St. Thomas Aquinas. I don't think he played a whole lot. I forgot the kid that was ahead of him, but that kid was unbelievable. I think went to Georgia. But anyway, but you think about all these stories in my world all intertwined through FBA. Just because I got to be an assistant coach on the middle school team, like this kid Logan Bartley. I mean, I got pictures of him in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I mean, and the kid was just a workhorse and a student of the game. And there he is on ESPN, number 10, starting as a true freshman, for a ranked college football team, Kansas State. So it's pretty wild to watch that stuff. And I'm telling you, Brady Quinn is going to be playing for sure on Saturdays. There's a bunch of kids in this town going to be playing on Saturdays, man. D1, big time.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Lois said Dion, but Dion's Lee County. We're talking about Collier. But in terms of Southwest Florida, Deion Sanders, Javon Curse, they're on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that kid. There was one kid. Jones. I just had a good interview with him. Remember that?
Oh,
that
I know.
one?
Derek Jones?
Yeah, Derek Jones.
Is it Derek Jones?
Derek Jones. And then
Baker.
Derek Baker,
Derek
but
Baker.
Derek Jones brought him on.
No.
That kid is
FBA.
that kid's a real deal, man.
Hey, 100%. By the way,
Baker's a stud.
I know him. I know his dad. He would come out. He played for a second, for a minute on my middle school team, and I got to actually coach him and encourage him and get to know him. And I still follow him, and he'll mess with me once in a while. Great kid.
Class act too. We had him on the podcast.
He was at FBA. He was at FBA. He was at FBA at one point in middle school. Then it's crazy.
He went to St. Thomas, and now he's in Milton, Georgia, and that place is that's Studville up
football
there.
factory.
Yeah.
I know.
And he plays
I hate though that these kids jump around so much, man. It's just
it's crazy. You don't build in continuity. You can't coach them up. But it's
And I'm not knocking Derek. It's just a symptom of the times. But even high school now, these kids jump around from all these big programs. And by the way, these big names, the two schools you just mentioned, St. Thomas and that school in Georgia,
Milton.
They're always on TV and always on ESPN. So now high school, they can get kids that they want to get seen on TV. It's crazy.
Yeah. Even though that's not such a big thing anymore, because now with social media, you can get your clips and videos out there, But yeah, it definitely helps.
But he also played. He plays on Cam Newton 7-on-7. He did his under 12, and now he does his under 14 or whatever it was. Now he's under 16. So yeah, he's hooked in with Cam's 7-on-7. That's big too.
Cam Newton's a weird guy.
Yeah.
He's eccentric, probably. Yeah. Former Patriot for a couple days.
He'll be coming out of the closet soon.
I think Cam Newton's. I think Cam Newton's the next guy voted most likely to be on the front cover of ESPN wearing a wedding dress.
Yes, I'm sure he's probably worn one or two.
You think? You guys are tough, man. You guys are tough.
Hey, but Tim, seriously, Pat, you all need to tap into.
Yeah.
No one's really doing a local show like with your presence. I'm not saying I love your Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Maybe a 1 week segment, but I'm just telling you, there's something there for sure.
It's the season, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's wanting to know what's going on football night.
We got Michael Condello rolling in the studio. Pat, you got any Michael Condello stories?
Wow. None that I can say on the air.
Okay.
Earmuffs. Hey, I'll let you all go get back to your show, man.
Hey,
thanks, buddy. We appreciate you.
Love you, Pat.
Love you too, man. Thank you.
God bless you guys.
I gotta get plugged in here before the computer goes dead on me.
He's the best. Pat Dearborn. Should do a Friday football kickoff show. Fun time. Friday talk high school football.
How you doing?
Morning.
We'll have you guys on. We're gonna let's do a couple commercials.
Let's do it.
We'll have those Mike and his wife and
Chicopee says Bobby Boucher was pretty.
Bobby Boucher. Yeah. Always interesting. Tim and Pat in the morning. A couple things. Yeah. So
let me tell you about Robert Burke real quick.
Robert Burke.
Can I?
Yeah.
Robert Burke. Love the guy. He's a great guy. He supports everything we do. But at the Alamo Erica Donald's event, he's there taking pictures. Then I rushed to I literally rushed from the Alamo to go to the fashion show because Julia was in it. Someone comes up to me, "Love you, brother."
He was
Robert Burke. Like
you just left.
Yeah, he beat me there. Guys everywhere. I thought I'm everywhere. Robert Burke's everywhere.
Yeah, that's good.
Shout out Robert Burke.
Yeah, no, thank you, Robert, for being such a supporter. We appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do a couple commercials. We'll be right back. Let's go. Guys, let's give a big shout out to our show sponsors, Becker Custom Builders. Blake Becker and his team are always about luxury design, top-notch quality, and giving you the best experience imaginable. Becker Custom Builders are experts in building your dream kitchen, bathroom, or even making your outdoor kitchen area a reality. They will take your plain house and make it into a cozy, welcoming home. So if you're looking to upgrade your space, Becker Custom Builders is the only place to look. They've got you covered. Blake and his team have whipped up the studio in no time, and it's looking great. Remember, contact Becker Custom Builders.
Very excited to share news about our great affiliate product, CellFit. CellFit is the first and only therapeutic enzyme that utilizes breakthrough cellular technology to make every cell in your body stronger and healthier. The benefits people are seeing are incredible. Pain is gone. Sleep is better. Energy is increased. clarity is sharpened, memory is enhanced, skin is more clear and radiant. It's 100% bioavailable, which means it starts working right away. It's 100% natural, and definitely no junk from China. Get fit from the inside out. And get yours today at getselfit.com.
Hey, Patrick, did you take your self-fit today?
Elevate the elegance of your home with Clean and Seal Curb Appeal. Our premium brick paver sealing enhances color, adds lasting protection, and delivers a polished, upscale finish. Clean and Seal, bringing timeless curb appeal to your home.
Is brought to you by Vanguard Partners.
Hey folks, let's talk about Acres Plumbing. Acres Plumbing started in 1974 and is one of Naples' original local plumbing companies. They take great pride in being part of the town's growth through many plumbing projects completed. Acres Plumbing is family-owned and operated, licensed and insured. They offer new construction, remodel, and traditional service plumbing. Their plumbing services cover everything from installation and repairs to maintenance, ensuring your plumbing runs smoothly. Where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Remember, Acres Plumbing.
Episode is fueled by sweat, smiles, and Torch Hot Yoga, Naples' infrared heated yoga studio located on Bayshore, just off 41. Whether you're seasoned at yoga or can't touch your toes yet, Torch has a spot for you. With 5 classes a day during the week and 2 on weekends, there's always time to get hot, stretchy, and maybe a little sweaty. But it's not just about the workout. Torch is all about community, connection, and that feel-good glow that sticks with you long after you roll up your mat. Plus, we've got awesome workshops coming up, so keep your eyes and chakras open. Come for the heat, stay for the vibe. Try Torch Hot Yoga today.
My Self Wellness, a multi-award-winning clinic dedicated to helping people heal and thrive. My Self Wellness offers a wide range of innovative services, including ketamine therapy, IV nutritional therapy, NAD, psychiatry, and a wide array of additional services. If you or someone you love is struggling with depression, anxiety, PTSD, addiction, or chronic pain, ketamine therapy at My Self Wellness can offer new hope, often providing relief when other treatments haven't worked. Their caring team is passionate about guiding clients towards lasting wellness and a brighter future. To learn more or start your journey, visit myselfwellness.com and discover how My Self Wellness is changing lives every day.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, we are back live here, Studio 239. We got Michael Condello, and I was corrected. not Michael and Teresa Condello, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So why don't you guys go ahead and introduce
I could
yourself.
only dream.
Make sure you talk in the mic so everyone hears you. So I
Okay.
apologize for
Yep.
that error. I just never assume. I'll talk early on in life. Never assume anything.
Yeah, so I'm Teresa Burley,
Okay.
and Michael and I work together in real estate, Realty One Group MVP.
Shout out Derek Carlson.
Yes, he's pretty awesome.
He is pretty awesome, isn't he, Tim? We
Yes.
love Derek
He's the
Carlson.
man.
Absolutely.
He's the man. He's really started a great business, model, and he really gives a lot of the commissions to us, instead of the average J.R. Woods or something taking 30%, 35%, sometimes 50%. Anyway, my name's Michael Condello. I'm from Realty One.
Okay.
And I've been in real estate for about 6 years. I love it. It's something that I always kind of wanted to do. I had some things that set me back earlier on. But I've always been that entrepreneur type. So I used to have a body shop right up the street, right around the corner. So I spent a lot of time here.
Where on Taylor or
Y'all Street?
Y'all Street.
Yeah,
Okay.
Y'all
Yeah, a
Street.
lot of body shops there and warehouses.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And go ahead, Teresa.
And I was actually an elementary school teacher.
What
So
elementary school?
I worked at Krista McAuliffe over there in Cape Coral Charter
Okay.
Schools, Cape Coral Charter Schools. Born and raised outside of Philadelphia, so I taught up there as well. So I was a teacher for 20 years. Everybody knows about teacher burnout, and I did experience it. So I wanted to leave when I was having fun, and I decided I was going to do something different. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, so I went into real estate. After I
Because
went,
there's not many real estate agents in Southwest
no.
Florida, so that seems like the logical path. Only like 9,000, right?
oh yeah, it's up there.
the joke is they pull you over and they ask for your real estate
Yeah.
license.
Some natural progression. By the way, Florida is starting a thing where if parents have to consent to it, but you could spank kids in school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah.
don't quote me exactly on the terms of that, but something in that nature.
I wish I was in school when Teresa was around then.
Next question. So next year when you guys are back on, it'll be Michael and Teresa Condell, right?
Yeah.
No. Just a year early on that.
Yep.
But go ahead. I'm sorry. The natural progression. Of course, elementary school teacher to real estate, right?
Yes, it's actually very common. A lot of the teachers hit me up and asked me for advice. I worked for Christopher Allen Homes for about 5 years, and that was new construction, production homes. So I did sales there. Had a very successful career, and then I made the change over to general real estate. Got my broker's license, and that's where Michael and I met.
Excellent.
So we've been doing some of the high end. We're also working in Cape Coral. So we're spanning from Cape Coral all the way down to Naples and Marco Island with our real estate and trying to make it work.
Awesome. Is there a difference in the real estate market right now in terms of Naples and like Cape Coral? Yeah. Talk about that.
I would definitely say so. I'd say Naples is definitely hotter. Things are moving a little quicker. There's
quicker
a
at Naples than Cape, because
Yeah.
Cape Coral for years was absolutely on fire, right?
Yes.
And so was Naples, obviously,
yeah.
too. But
Definitely.
Cape, just the influx of people, the way that city grew was off the charts.
And it was cool, like Christopher Allen Homes, they started to build their homes, and they do it in like 6 months. So they were just cranking them out. They just got in at the right time.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's good. They got a product. They got good guys. They pay them on time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of how
Use that Chinese drywall to get them
Yeah.
up quickly, right?
Yeah.
They actually had a great construction.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't say anything better. My late husband built them, so I know the construction of them really well. We actually just listed one, and we've already have 2 showing requests, and it's only been a couple of days. So we're getting a little action. We priced it right.
Give the
That's
address
okay.
out. You want to give the address
4222 Northwest 34th Lane. It's a beautiful 4-bedroom.
out? Sell it. You got
2
60
bath.
Sell it.
Pool home, saltwater, salt chlorinated pool, and has hurricane impact windows.
That's huge.
Yes. Outdoor kitchen. It's a beautiful home.
$399. Are you kidding me for
I
that? I
know,
can't get
I
anything
know.
down here.
So, yes. So they priced it right for a quick sale because they're obviously they understand market values were inflated. So it was easy for them to understand that and put it on the market. I think we're going to sell it quickly.
What's
which
the
is
comps compared to in the neighborhood?
So for sales, it is around 4,000. I would say it was between 4,000 and maybe 425.
Around 400, 420.
Yeah. Or, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
So we priced it at $399 so
Strategic,
that it will
like
move
that 399 number, right? Not 400.
Yeah, even if you put it up for, with the price that you put it up on, it's not going to sell for that based on current data. So I think we'll be closer to asking price. I think there's even a possibility that, we'll have a couple offers this week. So
Nice.
the first showing that we had, they said, don't show it to anybody else. You'll be hearing from us. So
That's what you say. Need a deposit.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it has beautiful landscaping. They upgraded $9,000 in landscaping. So the whole property is just
What's the square
beautiful.
footage?
It's an 1,800 square foot home, and it's in a really quiet spot off of the other side of Burt Store, close to Pine Island in Northwest Cape.
No flooding.
No, yeah,
I've
it has
been
never had
flooded over there.
flooding.
Wow.
Even though it's close to the water, it's
Yeah,
there's
and
been no
it's
flooding on that one.
brand new park right around the corner, Crystal Lake. It's a beautiful park. So it's got a lot of and there's another one, Tropicana Park. A lot of development in that area to make it really nice.
Okay. And why do you say the Naples market's different than Cape? Why is it hotter?
I think that the luxury
There's a lot of
market,
peop-
which I'm in, is a little bit different.
'Cause-
Anything with finance these days is going to be, a lot different. So when you get in these people that are paying cash and everything, it's just great. So we have a few luxury listings as well, and that's where I kind of
How many listings do you guys have currently?
We have like 5. We have 5 listings now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just closed on 1.46. Yeah, and record time too. It was right, and it's right off of. It's in the kind of the Estates area where it's in town. Where was it? What was the address of that?
Shady Oaks.
Shady Oaks.
Oaks
Yeah, off
Estates.
Drive,
Beautiful 2.5 acre property, and there's 3 structures on it. It was absolutely gorgeous. We sold it in 10 days.
Yeah,
So.
and there's 5 structures on it.
Yeah.
That teamwork.
Oh, 5
Teamwork.
structures.
Love it.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful property. So that we had a little bit of a bidding
Yeah, we had a bidding war on
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question from Tim G, longtime listener, first time caller. What is the craziest thing you have seen during a showing?
That's a interesting one.
That is an interesting one.
Yeah.
So I did have, when I worked for Christopher Allen Homes, I had someone reach out through Facebook. His Facebook profile was a celebrity, and I can't remember exactly who it was. It was an older face of a celebrity, and there was nothing on there. So at the time, I had one of the male sales reps come with me, and I also had my husband at the time come also. He never looked at the house. So that was kind of scary.
Uh-huh.
You know, you've really got to read your people. You got to look them up, and you got to know if it's shady, you have to make sure that there's people with you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. He was pretty nervous. So that, I mean, that was the craziest thing I saw.
That's
Being a
Mike?
woman in real estate.
Yeah, so I when I got in, nobody likes doing rentals, right? So I ended up getting.
Nah, Timmy G will tell you.
Sometimes.
They can add up, right?
No one likes to,
Yeah,
but
but
sometimes we do.
Right. So I jumped in on that, and I started getting them, and I was getting these just like obnoxiously wealthy, individuals, and so I'd be, renting out at $50,000 a month, $75,000 a month, and T-Mobile, one of the guys, his name was I forget the last name, but his name was John. He was the CEO of T-Mobile for a while, and he lives up in Port Royal. And his secretary hit me up, and she was like, he'll pay $250,000 for, a rental. He doesn't, it's just like money's no object sometimes. And so it was really hard to find him a rental. I didn't actually get him a rental, but I met with his partner, and it was just the interesting people that I'd meet throughout this was just phenomenal. I mean, so many different CEOs of different companies were coming down to Naples when COVID hit, and and I said to them this: I'm going to work as hard as I'm going to work when you buy a home from me as when you're renting, your rental goes. So I did. And I think that's what kind of changed the market for me, changed, my direction in life, because, I never wanted to be in the body shop. I just liked working for myself. So,
any funny Pat Dearborn stories?
I locked the keys out of the house one time.
During a showing or something else?
Yeah, so we were leaving, and I locked the keys into the house.
Okay.
My keys included. So yeah, it was bad. So I had to. Luckily I found my iPad, but it was just that you're just really uncomfortable. You're like, oh my God, I just locked the keys to the house and my phone and everything in there. So I found my iPad, but it was only after a little while of, kind of thinking, how can I get into this house? Because we have showing time, and the client was fine about it. But, it's things like that. I get a little clumsy sometimes. You get nervous, sometimes during showings, and it was early on. And so it was embarrassing, basically,
Probably never heard the end of it from Pat, right?
Yeah.
What's the most challenging aspect of real estate right now?
I'd say the most challenging. Well, we're no longer in that bullish market right now. We're, you got to work for everything you got. And
I see realtors doing open houses. I haven't seen doing open houses in years.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I did an event last year. We have a $10 million listing. It's at 1820 Gulf Shore Boulevard.
It's not the penthouse, is it?
It is one of the penthouses, but it's called La Pearl, this one. So they're not 20 stories. It's only 5 stories. Okay. But it's the bay side, because he wanted to have, the gentleman that bought it from me originally wanted to have a boat slip. So, last year. I had dancers there. We had, because it's a condo, so I had the whole bottom floor. We had live artists that were painting on site. We had, it was all, kind of like it's high end.
Yeah.
The food, we had nice food with us. Teresa was there, and that's where I think we kind of started to kind of work together more and more. So. That's what we get. We like to blow it out of the park sometimes, just for those, big listings. So we're going to do another one this year. Maybe you can come.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it came at the last one that you guys had.
That's right. Yeah.
That's where we met.
That's right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See how fast I forget that?
Yeah, that's where that Danny Papa was doing the live art at the pool.
Danny Papa.
It was a great time.
I think he has now a place in Miramar, huh?
Mercado. Yeah.
Yeah, Mercado.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Naples Art Factory, I want to say. Yeah, over at Mercado. Yeah,
That's so awesome.
He's blowing up.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's a guy that's just passionate about what he does, And
I mean, you have to be, right, if you're an artist. I mean, it's something that you're born with and passionate about. You just can't fake that.
Right. So his sister came and his mom came.
Karina's extremely talented. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very good. Yeah. And the mom even too. She had all these
Lazy Susans.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we had all his family there, and his family's so lovely. I mean, I can hang out with them whenever, and I love seeing him, and hopefully I'll see more of him. Maybe he'll join the event, hopefully again, because he was, everybody does love being around good energy, and that's like Teresa too. She has a good energy, and she never stops smiling, and I think that's a great thing to do, to have in life, and especially for real estate, because you're always going to have your ups, your downs, your uncomfortabilities, and just to go through it and smile through it is the
Especially right now, right?
Yeah.
When you see the real estate market kind of level now, bouncing back, I've heard a lot of people say by next season is kind of the estimate where it'll start to kind of gain serious traction again. Is that safe?
So the Fed just talked over in Jackson Hole, and I think this is gonna push the market a little higher. Now it's gonna be a slow push. I don't think it's more like stabilize first. And then I think we're gonna, then we'll start maybe rising a little bit after that, and hopefully it's a healthy kind of rise where before it was just like double your money in a year, kind of stuff.
People just buying pictures and videos, just not even seeing the listings. And buying them. Yeah.
My first big sale was in Gray Oaks, and actually, I had been working with the woman for a while, and she was going to rent for me, and she was up in the $50,000 a month range for 4 months. So you're talking $200,000, and she was like, "Well, I think I just want to buy." But the weird thing is, this is when it didn't even start going like that, but this I think started that path. She was like, "Is it weird that I'm going to put an offer on a house that I've never seen?" I said, "No, I'll videotape it to you. We'll talk through it the whole time, and we'll just make this, we'll make it work." And so when we did, she ended up doubling her money, and probably more than doubling her money this time. But it was like 1.8 million, I think, at the time, and I think it's more closer to 4 now.
Can you? And this could be a question for Tim too, because Tim's been doing real estate since '72.
Wow.
Can you predict the real estate market?
Well, you can see patterns, it's sure, but you can't predict anything. I don't think, 100%, but if you're in a luxury market now, what holds us back a little.
Did you see this coming, the real estate market kind of fizzling out 2024, 2025? Or did you kind of think you saw it coming?
Yeah, it had to come. It's like a stock market, right? We have a big push up. You got to have one of those, those red candles down. And if not, it's not healthy. It can't just keep on going back up.
Correct itself, right?
Yeah. So it came since that time. We're about down 20%, which isn't bad because we went up about 200%. So.
And speaking of real estate legends, Joe Pavich finally made an appearance. Now we've had Patrick Dearborn calling this morning. We got Joe Pavich.
Yeah.
We got the real estate.
I went to school with him. He's like my good buddy. I swear.
Wait, say what?
I went to school with Joe Pavich.
High school?
Yeah. Actually, I
What
went
high
to
school?
school with.
Estero?
I went to school with his brother, but I hung out with more Joe than his brother.
You listen to hip hop with Joe Pavich?
Oh yeah,
You're a hip hop guy?
Yeah, he was in the.
He's a big hip hop guy.
He was into that. What was it? Some kind of more. He was into martial arts. I remember, and he was
Joe. Listen, Joe Pavich has hands, and
my God.
don't run up on Joe Pavich. I've heard Joe Pavich Yeah, let's just say he had to register those hands.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, I heard Joe Pavich is no joke.
I saw it.
That was a funny Joe Pavich story.
Yeah. Funny Joe Pavich story.
Yeah.
All right.
Or a backstory or something.
We're in Bayshore, I think, over there. Well, no, not Bayshore, but it was over.
You got to watch how you say it, because Bayshore 20 years ago wasn't the best area, right, Tim?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was off, actually, Davis and 41. It's right around the corner from Bayshore. So I don't remember the name of the club, but it is now like a marina for Freedom Boat Club over there. And it's almost right past Olive Garden on the left. But we always went out as a group, and man, just to see him, some guy started with one of my friends, and and this is back in the Joe Pavich days. He doesn't, he wouldn't ride like this anymore, and I don't think he did anything wrong anyway, because it was it was a fight and somebody came towards him, but all you could see was couple people just dropping pretty quick. So
yeah, no. Joe Pavich is that guy, Tim. Don't mess with Joe Pavich.
But now, he's the sweetest guy. He always has been, really.
Great guy.
If he's your friend,
unbelievable family man, unbelievable human being.
Right. Yeah. If he's your friend, I mean, he'll do anything for you. Same with his brother. I've been talking to his brother. We're trying to work on a deal lately. I seen him up on the billboard. Did you see the new billboard for
Jason?
I saw 3 Joe Pavich billboards yesterday, just going to Kevin's house.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got them everywhere.
Yeah, Joe does, and Jason does now too.
Yeah.
And so they're just a great family. I've known his dad. I did a deal with his dad with Kevin Wilkinson.
Kevin's watching. Shout out Kevin. Kevin actually put us together. So
yes, he did.
Yeah.
Big shout out to my guy Kevin Wilkinson.
I think he's going to do big things. I really do.
Kevin?
Yeah. I think so. He's just his mind is on.
Yeah, he's already doing big things. He's going to do huge things.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's on his way. He's impressive guy. That's what I was thinking. Oasis. Yeah, Club Oasis.
Yeah.
Going way back.
Elephant Walk.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Kevin Wilkinson.
Yeah, he's just. I mean, the house that I sold him, he's remodeled. And
you sold him his house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the house.
One of his houses.
One of his houses. Yeah. So he's transformed that house, and Joe Pavich's dad, Joe Pavich Sr., he lives in there, and he's just done some wonderful things with it. The bathroom, the lighting, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal what he is in.
He does
his design quality.
He does phenomenal work, and a sponsor of the show as well. I want to hear from Teresa. Sell us some more properties. I love the way you listed that. What else you got featured?
Let's see. So I just closed on a condo in Paseo. That was great. So we had 2 closings actually in the last month. We have a condo in what is it called? Marisol of Coconut Point. So that is a beautiful 2-bedroom plus a den, backing up and viewing the lake and the fountain. So every window
you can walk to.
And you can walk right to Coconut Point.
Yep.
So it's a great location if you don't really want to drive far.
Every room in there is on the water.
Every single room.
So you see the water.
Yeah. So that's a really nice one over there in Coconut Point. We have the one in Cape Coral. That one shouldn't last long. We've got Collier's Reserve.
Okay.
So a beautiful home, a single family home right there backing up to the preserve. There's a babbling brook in the back.
Oh my God, it's a perfect
and
place.
A beautiful pool, hot tub. An artist lived there before the previous owner, so everything is so artistically put together.
Sure.
So this one is being sold with the furniture.
Okay.
They always get sold with furniture. It seems like with the luxury line, nobody wants to move their stuff. You know, they'll move the paintings and stuff like that. But,
right.
They just don't want to bother. It's thousands of dollars to move your stuff anymore. So.
Yeah. Right. So might as well leave it. And talk about some of your favorite restaurants in Southwest Florida.
Oh, my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm so bad with this. I do love restaurants. Which one's my favorite? Is it Di Roma? Di Roma's?
Di Roma?
Di Roma
and Bonita.
Yes.
They've been around a long time.
That is a beautiful, it's got great food. I think we had the sea bass, and that was incredible.
You know who's got the best sea bass?
Who?
Hands down in Southwest Florida. I don't even think it's a question. USS Nemo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you like sea bass, USS
I'll have to
Nemo.
take you there.
So.
I think so, too. Yeah, that
I
place
don't-
is phenomenal.
I don't think I've been there yet.
Really?
We've been to 239 a couple
Is that
times.
where you fell in love with me?
Where's that?
The Roma.
The Roma's been around for a while.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
They have their own
Yeah, they're
grocery
great.
Their own
store.
deli.
Yeah, they've actually catered the event that we had last
Yeah.
year, so good stuff there.
Yeah.
Any others you want to give a shout out to?
Is it 239?
The one in Mercado?
In Mercado, yeah.
They're pretty
They have
good.
A lot of gluten-free options, and
Yeah.
I eat pretty healthy, so that's really important to me.
Sure.
Um,
Were you always gluten free? Because like I don't understand. Like
um,
15, 20 years ago, there was really no such thing as gluten free, and now like everything's gluten free,
I
gluten free.
see, I
So-
went gluten-free probably about 10 years ago.
Okay.
So when I went gluten-free, I mean, my doctors were like, you can eat gluten, you can eat gluten. Now my doctors say you should stay away from gluten.
You should
So-
stay away, but
I knew before they did because I could tell it was bothering me. So now there's so many more options. I don't really eat a lot of bread. I think that was part of the problem. And for me personally, it's more of it's like the toxins and the sugars. There's such a high glycemic value in wheat and gluten. So I just think that just doesn't agree with me. So I just eat healthy.
It rubbed off on me. I mean, anytime
Yeah.
I'm around
Making
her, I
me
try to do gluten-free
healthy.
as well. I mean, you know, and she does this meditation sound healing. That's amazing.
have you guys done Valentina's meditation sound healing?
Where is it
No,
located?
Well, she does events at different places, but she actually happens to be doing one Wednesday at Torch Hot Yoga at 7:30.
Okay.
She's
Nice.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
Is
we
it the
should check it
PM or
out.
AM?
The PM.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the
So
PM.
it's Valentina.
Valentina. Yep.
We should check that out.
Julia, if you can, if you're still in comments, tag Valentina so they can get a hold of her. But and I'll double check too. But I believe it's 7:30 p.m. I know it's Wednesday at Torch Hot Yoga. She's doing a sound healing session. She's
Fantastic.
incredible.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on the
Awesome.
live a couple times, and yeah, she's really, really good.
I have a sound bath that is scheduled for August 30th.
Okay.
And this is in Cape Coral at the EE system. So the EE system in Cape Coral, it's quantum scalar waves. So if anybody's familiar with scalar waves and 0 point energy, it makes this huge toroidal field. So that paired with the sound healing and opening up all those energy centers in your body is very healing. So I love doing that. We're in there for 2 hours on August 30th. There's a session from 1 to 3,
Okay.
and then from 4 to 6 as well.
And if people want to be a part of that, how do they get in touch with?
So you would have to call the center. You would call Wendy and reserve your seat. There's a limited amount of seats
Sure.
in that room. They actually usually have beds in there for people who want, some intense healing. What it does is those scalar waves go into your body and they start healing you on the mitochondria level. So you're healing from the inside out, balancing your body and getting your body to do what God meant it to do, which was to operate, perfectly and heal itself. So we have a lot of, we're bombarded with toxins in this environment. So it's good to really adjust and make sure that you're getting your energy, balanced.
No, yeah, I recommend it too. And as Julia pointed out, that's how we met at actually Valentina's sound meditation. So
Yeah, I definitely want to check that out.
yeah, she tagged
love
her.
receiving.
We'll see if we get a hold of her.
Yeah.
But I'll get you the information if we don't hear from her. I know it's at Torch Hot Yoga this Wednesday. We'll just get the times, but highly, highly recommend.
Yeah, it changed my
Yeah.
life. I had a lot of anxiety, and I think that's where Teresa came in and just whenever I go into systems like that, if I've been traveling or if I've got, some deals going on that might not be going right, I go to her event. She does it once a month, over there. And then we do them for Mediterra, like when they come back during season, she'll do them like in Mediterra as well. And then we do a beach one, which is like for the drum circle. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was really nice as well.
That was really nice.
So she really has some great events. I mean,
Thank you.
And it's very healing. I mean, I can't like explain it maybe like so you can, but when I get in there, I don't know. My anxiety leaves. I just feel like kind of like my stress level, I'm floating a little bit. And
Yeah.
it's like, and it's different because, you go into this EE center and I think that helps it out too, because, the waves, it's a NASA technology actually that they're using there. And sorry about that. But
could be that call for Cape Coral. You might want to take that. Phone ringing off the hook. Someone's trying to snag up the house.
Yeah.
And Kevin's on. He gave you guys a shout out. Yeah, there's
Nice.
Kevin. Love Kevin.
Well, my last name's not on there. He tagged us on Facebook. We were cracking up because Kevin's the one that noticed that it said Teresa and Michael Condello.
And by the way, Kevin, you put me in touch and you made this happen. Why wouldn't you correct me if I posted it instead of telling them? Like, we could have easy fix, but maybe we're manifesting something. Who knows? I don't know.
He said it wouldn't be a bad idea.
It would be, yeah, right. Yeah.
So Kevin told me to talk about the sound therapy, and the sound therapy is definitely my passion. I had started yoga early in my 20s, and I always dreamed that someday I would be a yoga instructor. So in my years of raising children and whatnot, I always had to really provide for my family. So I didn't really have that option to steer off and do what I wanted. So in the last couple of years, stress levels for everyone has been off the charts, right? So I was just led into this sound healing, and I bought the crystal quartz bowls. I started taking online courses, and I ended up getting my master healing certificate out in Arizona because I just fell in love with it. When the quantum scalar wave room over there in Cape Coral opened, I went with a couple of my girlfriends and I brought my bowls. A year later, I got a call from them to ask me to start doing the sound baths there. So it just, you plant seeds and you pray. I kept praying and I kept putting it out there and praying. And I'm just like, I just want a place that wants me once a month just to get me started and to get me comfortable. And it started happening. It started happening. Law of attraction. I got the quantum scalar waves. And then I also had Mediterra in season. And I just, as I play and the feedback I get from the people that are receiving, I'm receiving as well. So it's such a great healing modality that anybody can do, and you don't have to be a musician. I do play the piano, so I do have a little bit of music background, not a lot. My family makes me look, like a peon because we've got a lot. I'm one of 8, so I have a lot of musicians in my family. Lucky. But these bowls, you're playing it intuitively. So it is a scale. They do have notes, but you're following the energy of the room. So.
Mike, Larry Love thinks he knows you.
Oh, yeah?
He's asking where you're from.
Okay. So I am from Pennsylvania originally, but I've been down here since I've been 15. So I was in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, right outside Philadelphia. And the thing is weird that she's from same area too. Yeah. We didn't. And so it's kind of interesting.
That's why we hit it off in real estate school. We met in real estate school. We were both the geeks in the front row.
Well, Larry, you probably Mike used to run with Joe Pavich in the streets back in the 90s, I guess, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So maybe that's how you know him.
Yep. Yeah. So
you Eagles fan?
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan, big time. Yeah, big time.
Me
I was
too.
a Brady fan. I just followed him. So whatever team he was on, I was just loving it because I love, just the comeback story, the underdog, and but I've always been Eagles as well, and they're just. I hope we get another Super Bowl.
Is there a good cheesesteak in Southwest Florida?
Geno's and
in Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida. Okay.
I've heard from several Philly people though that Pat's and Geno's overrated. It's just the tourist trap. There's much better cheesesteak places.
I agree.
Well, I think one of those is good. I think it's Pat's that is better. One of them uses Cheese Whiz. I don't know if I like that
I'm
one.
not a fan of the Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, so I think that might be Geno's. I don't know.
There's a place in Naples though called 239 Cheesesteaks. I think that's supposed to be by far the best and closest to Philly. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Need some Philadelphia.
I know. We're going in a couple weeks. My niece is getting married, so we'll be in Philadelphia.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we'll be getting our cheesesteaks.
Be there for the fall.
Yeah.
It's changing, so
yeah.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
So Larry, do you know Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
Where is he from?
Larry is my older brother. Larry's from Immokalee. Lives in. I won't say where Larry lives in Southwest Florida.
Yeah.
But he's been around. He's international. He's all over. So that you guys probably run into each other at some point. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Talk about Derek Carlson, though. What I
Love
really
him.
love about Derek is like the big heart he has and the stuff he does for charity, the stuff he does for Haiti.
Yeah.
Just amazing human being. I know Tim always raves about him as well.
So
Let's give a shout out to Derek
yeah,
Carlson.
definitely.
MVP.
I mean, just an awesome guy. I mean, love him to death. He came out and helped us with our event. We did it for because he's been posting so much, and he's always doing trainings, and he's always posting. Let's do better for ourselves. Let's let's get and he has this challenge for, I think it's 100 days where no alcohol. You work out twice a day, and it's just phenomenal. Now, have I done it yet? No, but I still believe that like this kind of stuff, trying to better people, is what Derek's like main thing is, and that's why we're actually we're the largest real estate firm in Southwest Florida, I believe now. Yeah. So and then we merged with Realty One, and he just the trials and tribulations in life. Like I went through a lot of stuff like that, but Derek uses the trials and tribulations to work off of, and so and I feel like I kind of did the same. So he's always doing. They have this place in Haiti that Haiti right now is just crazy. You can't even fly in. There's no fly zone, so it's really hard to even get them food. So we have vendors which we can wire money to, which because it's even hard to do it that way. But Derek found a way so we can help these guys in Haiti. And it's great because I thought about like, what is my purpose in life, right? So I love real estate, I love connecting with people, but it's really all about the people. I want to do something good, a legacy, is what like I think about when I think about things. And Derek kind of showed me that way. Like we just did an event for MVP Day number 2 because now we're in the second year of our merge, and he got hammered, by the way, because he's selling billions of dollars of properties within his brokerage, and then the lawsuit comes out, right? So now they were coming after him, and and he really didn't collect much. He charges me $99 for my transaction fee because I've been there so long, but so I felt bad for him, but he used that vehicle to help others. He's like, look, we're going to get through this. How are we going to do this? And he found a way. And now, his wife, I think it's good to have a family unit too. You know what I mean? Like his family unit is very strong.
Yeah.
His wife has the title company now. And
so Tim uses, correct? Am I correct? Yeah. Mostly.
Use some, Matt.
Yeah.
But,
oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah. And
Brittany's
shout out
awesome.
to Matt Goodwin too. Yeah. Goodwin Law.
Matt Goodwin's good. Yeah, he's good.
Phenomenal guy too.
I use Mark Price as a lawyer when I'm doing it. Mark Price is probably one of the best lawyers for real estate in town, I think. So shout out to Mark Price. But Derek is just he's an amazing guy. Anytime I have a question, I have his personal number, so I can text him. He's got the 1,300 agents now, and he still responds. You know what I mean? He still finds time for the people out there, and he's just. One thing is like I think it helps when you're not out there just to make money. You know what I mean? So he's out there because he found a passion. We're going to the summit, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you going to the summit?
I like to go. I'm trying to get in my schedule.
Tony Robbins. Yeah. So
I wish I would have answered a couple of those questions the other day.
I know. Me too.
So a question I've been liking to ask. I used to, when I was a manager of a restaurant and did the hiring, I would always ask, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? But I'm going to ask you guys together, where do you guys see yourself 5 years from now? Business?
I think we'll be killing it.
Yeah.
I think both of us have a strong desire for real estate investment even. And I've already invested a little bit in real estate. And, I plan to continue to do that in addition to just getting better at selling. We both have our broker's license. So we're both dedicated to increasing our knowledge and continue education, which is important with anything because you have to change with the times. Nothing stays static. You need to move.
ChatGPT, baby.
Which I was actually going to ask, have you guys incorporated AI into your business marketing? Because personally, I am not a fan of AI. I really don't care for it, but it doesn't really matter what I think, right? So if my clients, customers, whoever likes to use AI, got to start to evolve with it, because either evolve or die, right? So
that's what Jarek preached too. He's always been in technology, so we're more of a technology-based firm, I believe, and he's like, if you're not using AI, you're losing out. And people are just gonna, go past you because of, what AI can do. Because I can put property website and I can talk to it, so I train it as I go, right? So I'm saying, all right, can you post this $10 million property? It's got, wine room, all this, and I'll name all the stuff, how many words I need to do it.
Yeah.
If it's not charming enough, or if it's not like more like my style, because I kind of make it into my style, right? So then I'll just keep on going with it. I'll say, make it a little bit more serious, or so that's how I use it for just to help us, move along. And then it's stats and all that stuff. Open houses, you can do big things with open houses with it. I think the
I heard it's
sky's
going to make kind of title companies, basically.
Hey, I'm not really
Next
a
5
fan of
years.
it, because I think we're evolving a lot really quick. But
Quickly.
at the same time, I'm not going to get run over. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Exactly.
and I think I see myself, I've always pictured being down in Port Royal, so that's what I've been working for. That's my goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's my goal. I love the luxury properties. I love the.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Port Royal Properties is really only a couple realtors that kind of handle this specialized.
Yep.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. Yeah. Not, once you get into this high income people, they don't trust just anybody. So they want someone with a track record and stuff like that. So, I'm going to bring them that, and it's coming. And I think it's like, you see your goal, because I seen my goal when I first got into real estate. I'm like, I want to be in the luxury market. I want to start, selling those big homes. I want to have more, I want to be connected more to my customers, and how can I implement that and still be happy, right? So I do boating. So I'll take clients out. I try to entertain them when they're down here.
Well, that's smart. You get them on the boat. You got them for what, 3 to 5 hours. So
they see a dolphin, they're buying a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm paying the dolphin off.
Golfing and boating, right? You take them out. They're yours for that block of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. It's like, I made it something that I love to do, and that's I think is, when you love to do your work, you're not working a day in your whole life. Really. Yeah. Where I felt like I was getting beat up every day at the shop, I'm not feeling like that anymore. So
I saw a great quote. Like, I don't work I work 80 hours a week, so I don't have to work a 9 to 5. Right. So if you love what you're doing, then what's 80 hours in a week? Because you're doing what you love to do.
Yep. Correct. Yep.
Do you love your Tesla?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You walk up to the Tesla, the door opens for you. I'm like, it's sick. Then you push the brake. This is my favorite thing, by the way, because I always have something in my hands, So I walk up to it, the door opens, I hit the brake, the door closes, and now I've got the full self-driving, because I have a car rental company as well. So, a lot of people like the full self-driving. So now we were at the store the other day.
Have you used it, like going somewhere far in the self-driving? Just let it drive itself?
Yeah, I've used it for, I'm always watching, so there's been a bad thing, a thing that I didn't like about the new updates. So now they have the vision. You have to be watching the road, or it cuts you off. And then if it cuts you off too many times, then you're done. Like, you can't use it anymore. It'll kick you off. So I've been kicked off a few times, but it's really, it's like, I look away for a second, and then there it is. It's already big red warnings all over. I'm like, come on, and it's not that I'm not looking at the road, but that's what I got it for, because I figured realtors always are, doing stuff on the go. So that was the car for me. And,
sense.
In 2018, as long as I gave it a little nudge on the wheel, we're good. I could take that thing wherever. So, but somebody totaled that one. So. One of the renters I have, got a little pile up with it too.
Do you see that's been a big thing in Southwest Florida, the rental prices, especially for the workforce, people being able to afford to live in Southwest Florida. I've been seeing it go down, not so much, but definitely. Do you see that, continue?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because, I just drove by. What's the one there, Tim, over where the new 7-Eleven is? There's like huge new apartment complexes, like going up everywhere. And I know the apartment. Yeah, over by Rattlesnake. Yeah,
Collier.
yeah.
It was big.
And I think two large ones, and like where I live in Mark Lane Apartments, like
Yeah.
they're maybe 60% full. So they keep building buildings. So I would think that would drive the price down because they're not filling that demand, and allow our service people, wait staff, hospital workers, et cetera, so they don't have to commute from Lehigh or.
Yeah, it really did suck for them. And
Yeah.
I know that we have some, they call them lower income housing projects, where in Naples, lower income is more like luxury,
Right.
like they've got simulators at these new places
Sure.
for golf, But, it was pretty high for a long time. And everybody was like, well, how are we going to keep workers in here?
Yeah.
So I'm
Major
glad
problem.
that it came down, and
There's people, I had staff that was moving to like North Carolina, Tennessee, because they just couldn't afford to live in, Naples or Southwest Florida.
Right. Yeah, it sucked so bad. I mean, I thought about it all the time. And I was feeling, I feel blessed a lot.
Yeah.
I think about life, and you can't. And if I feel blessed a lot, I'm usually in a good mood, right? So I think about I've got it. I've had an investment, my rent. I got the 3%. And even coming into it, even before I was a realtor, I started invested in real estate. So that gave me just like a little bit of a head start. But you hold on long enough with real estate, it's going up, especially around here. And, it's always good to have some of that in your portfolio.
Julia, who's got a Tesla, says the 2020 model doesn't have interior camera. It doesn't do it.
Nice. So I'm looking for another one.
I think she's selling hers.
Is she? All right. Model X.
Possibly. What's that?
Model X.
I don't know what it's. Model X. Yeah.
Falcon doors.
People got the Falcon doors.
Pick up a person with the Falcon doors and like, oh yeah, I think you're like,
Well, it's got the Falcon doors. There's like the butterfly thing too. I mean, like it's on a whole.
Yes, it dances.
Yeah.
Oh, the kids love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the lights inside like the Rolls Royce Phantom. Yeah,
It's like a big kid with that car.
Oh, I know. It's great. It's great.
It's very roomy
so cool.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
the
is.
biggest SUV. It's a really big inside interior SUV.
Yeah.
You know.
We moved my storage unit in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I moved the whole storage unit into my garage.
Powerful too.
Yeah.
Like you see that.
Oh
thing
yeah, no, that thing
pulling
flies.
those big planes, like what are they called? The ones that have like the 6 rows or the 6 people rows, like 4 in the middle. Wait, no, it's 8 people. So it's 4 in the middle, 2 on each side. So there's a video of them. One of the Tesla's Model X is just pulling that thing like nothing, So
Yeah, good company, right, Tim? Good stock right now too. I know Kevin and Tim are happy with the Tesla stock right now.
Oh
So
yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's moving in the right direction. Yeah, it's going back up. Yeah, it's going back up.
I might have some Tesla stock.
I have some Tesla, a few
Not
shares.
much.
Well, you go, Nick.
A little bit.
Tim's got like 1,800 shares. But
You?
Oh, wow.
You need a house.
We got you on the house.
No, Tim's a realtor.
Yeah, no.
Right, darn.
Tim knows the guy that can sell it.
Yeah. So that's awesome. But yeah, I was invested in crypto. I'm invested in, you got to be diversified these days.
Absolutely.
So I'm actually taking some classes. I really like finance. I really like the crypto market. And then the stocks have always been, like a hobby or something that I've always kind of watched and looked at these companies like Palantir. That was like,
Oh, that was a great, during COVID, that was a freaking, yeah.
So it was $19 when my buddy bought it. And he was like, oh man, it just went down like, 30% or something. Now we're at 190.
What's that now? But what's it at now today?
Probably one. I don't know.
Is it still high? Because
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna. They're doing a pullback. So August and September are the worst months historically in the stock market.
they messed up. They got a little too political and did something they shouldn't have. So Dana White said he pulled them out of all the UFC facilities.
Yeah.
Lost that contract.
Yeah, and then the military, like if we're out of war,
Yeah.
that affects them and stuff. Let's see where it's at. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to close with or promote or talk about while we have you on? Again, big shout out to Kevin for hooking me up with you guys. How'd you meet Kevin?
Well, Kevin and me share, like we came from, from nothing, and like had some problems early on in our lives, and we kind of met during the period where we were on transition to being a new person, to being like to being somebody with more energy, to being like that person that has goals in life, and I don't know how many times these people are I mean, Best Home Services is really
Best Homes. They do a heck of a job marketing. I see
oh
their
my
ads.
God. You know how they get you in there? They give you these really low maintenance plans, right? You're in there for,
And
$59. Then they come give you a quote and it's like, $4,000 for like a small fix or something. It just, you need this. But anyway,
that was like allegedly, I don't want to get sued by anyone, but Bruno Air, remember, he was going in and whacking people with the yeah. You don't see him around anymore.
No. So,
but go ahead. How you met Kevin?
Yeah, so we met, kind of in a recovery path, and I think that, that's what made our connection so good. Is because we were both on the same path, and I had him do some, construction things for me eventually, and just it was great. He did a good job, and one of his employees is great too, David.
David's great.
He's an amazing guy. He's a really nice guy. Really just thinks about the customer. And there's those people that are just good with people. And David probably, even though he doesn't believe it, he is. So yeah. So
what I noticed about Kevin, and I'm not just saying this because he's absolutely one of my best friends, but Kevin's got really high morals, and almost to where it could hurt his business sometimes. But he would rather be on the up and up and stick with his morals than make a couple extra bucks. And that's you don't see that much nowadays.
Well, I think it's a thing that always comes after you. So you'll make a few more bucks if you went against your morals, but I think in longevity, how that speaks is you're going to lose a lot more.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just like it's a thing that actually probably grows if you let it. So demoralization or whatever, you do one thing and then you're like, oh, maybe that's okay. It's a small thing. And then the next thing becomes a little bit. So,
right. And usually the stuff like that does come back twofold or tenfold anyway. You do the right thing, right? So it pays off in the long run. But no, Kevin's a special guy, special dude.
Yeah. He is definitely.
Any open houses promote besides the one in?
Yeah, we have one on the 31st over there in Collier's Reserve.
Collier's Reserve.
I'll be there for that one.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
1 to 4.
Always getting a lot of nice traction there. And this guy, I
Collier's
think
Reserve is nice.
Yeah, this guy's ready to sell too. This year, you walk home to a $26,000 fridge that's, broken even wealthy people or like, I'm really not here that much,
Yeah.
So it's at 12147 Collier's Reserve Drive. It's a 3272 square feet interior under air with 3-car garage. It comes fully furnished with a golf, it has a golf cart, and you can jump the line as far as the golf goes because he bought it just so that person could jump the line, and he hasn't never been out there. Now that so that's kind of big with golfers, and all the interior is really like a light. It's very popular. We've had offers on it. We've actually dealt with a few offers on it. We were trying to get them to where they needed to be, but it just didn't round that corner where he was ready. But I think that he's more motivated now because he's not home much, and he's like, his mom, owns a nice place on the beach. So, and it's huge, so he can go stay there and spend some time with his mom. And I think he's thinking more of that kind of life, going forward because his mom's getting older. So, So I'll be there from 1 to 4. And, I always have like some beer, some wine, and I do like refreshments other than that, water and stuff like that. And then I have a little some light snacks there, and then I can show you around, or you can walk around by yourself. I know a lot of history of the house, so it's like really, it's better to let me give you the tour, and then you take it, and then you go around as you please, because these houses have so many different kind of cool features to them. So much art on the wall that's been done by, the last artist that was there. And I know the dates for everything. Basically, everything in that house is under 5 years old. They've redone. So even the ACs and the interior, beautiful kitchen. The kitchen's amazing. That's what kind of sells the house, I think. They spent probably $200,000 doing the kitchen.
Absolutely gorgeous kitchen, if you like to.
So we'll close out. Tough question. Well, this is for both of you.
Yeah.
Got to do one or the other. Better looking man, Patrick Dearborn or Joe Pavich? You can go first, Teresa.
I don't think I know who Patrick is. Patrick who?
What?
Wait, who is it?
Patrick
or Joe?
Dearborn?
It's got to be Joe.
Oh, no.
Who
What? Patrick Dearborn?
Who's Patrick Dearborn? Wait, I wasn't prepared.
That's him. That's him.
Oh, is that you? Oh, it's you.
No,
yeah,
that's not him.
no, it's not.
Where's that Patrick Dearborn picture? We don't have it.
God, I gotta see this.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I don't know either. But Joe Pavich is a pretty good-looking guy.
Joe Pavich is
Yeah.
a great-looking
I'm,
man. That's
you
a
know,
tough question. That's
He's
why
on
I
a
asked.
bulletin board.
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
it can't.
Yeah.
Patrick Dearborn could be on a bulletin
Yeah.
board, but
I want to be on a
I don't
bulletin
think
board.
they allow him in Collier County, right? The big billboards.
I'm
So-
gonna have a bulletin board. That's it.
Are you
I gotta
searching
see this
for,
picture. Yeah, let's see this picture. I gotta
Patrick
look at it.
Dearborn, great-looking man.
Yeah.
Great,
So, he's
great
in
guy.
the luxury
Patrick's
real
got
estate.
like a super
Okay, he is handsome.
Now,
Yeah.
Joe Pavich is a good-looking man
Pavich
too.
is
That's
a
why I
good-looking man,
asked.
too.
It's
Yeah.
a tough.
Very
one or the
similar
other.
design to like Joe
Joe
Pavich.
Joe
loves-
Pavich would wear that
Yeah,
jacket,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
I mean,
Right.
Yep,
absolutely.
And I think I'm horrible with names. First of all, I always apologize to people, and I'm kind of working on that. But like I've seen Patrick before, like doing showings and stuff. He's a handsome man. He really is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, that's, but
But,
it's a tough
you know.
question. That's why I asked.
I mean,
one
we
or
have to
the
put him up against Joe.
Yeah, put him up against Joe. That's awesome.
Well, we're gonna have an arm wrestling contest in studio. Joe Pavich versus Pat Dearborn at some point, so
Yeah,
we'll have them in studio together. But
nice. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I want to see that one. I'm gonna.
I'll just say this, you know, Teresa, you seem very nice, and I think
you.
you're going places. And but if you want to get somewhere in real estate, you got to do your research. You got to know who Patrick Dearborn is. Next question. Yeah. You
Now
got
I
to show some
know.
respect.
I know.
I'm kidding. But a pleasure.
Patrick has the hugest. Well, she probably don't know the backstory. Like a huge
You don't.
man crush. So,
Yeah.
So what I do is I've got a taser over there, and on some days, like he's not allowed to say his name. Fine.
Fridays I can't say.
Within 15 seconds
Today,
he said his name.
I didn't even plan it. Are you going to get the taser?
I should.
No, please. Again, I'm not gay, but if I was,
Yeah.
then Pat Dearborn would be an
So
option.
excited.
But no. Shout out to my girlfriend Julia Gray. But see, you guys were worried about coming on. It's
Yeah.
too serious. We're not a serious show. We like to have fun. But it's a pleasure getting to know you guys. Any events you guys have in the future, we'd love to team up with you and help promote, be a part
Sounds good.
of.
Yep.
I will get you the information on Valentina's sound
Oh,
bath
that
at
would be
Torch Hot
great.
Yoga.
Nice.
So if you
nice.
guys
Yeah,
wanna come, that'd
definitely.
be-
I mean, yeah, we want to go over there and support her for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
highly
Yeah.
recommend.
And
Any-
feel that healing. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah,
That's
she's-
Oh, I know.
Kevin will tell you. So it's funny how this works. So Valentina reached out to me on Instagram about coming on the live. She came on the live. Kevin happened to be in studio just randomly that day.
Yeah.
And she invited us to go to one of her sound healing events. So we went the next day. It happened to be at Julia's house. Julia became my girlfriend. And it's just funny how the networking aspect of it works.
Yeah,
And
like you
we've
never
done
know.
stuff with Valentina. And then Torch Hot Yoga, we love Tony. So
Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, you never know when you're going to meet someone that's
Yeah,
perfect
I
for you.
know.
I mean,
Funny
we
how
met
that
in
works,
broker
right, Tim?
school. We were friends for a while before. I mean, so it was just it was kind of nice to meet someone that's that you just get-
But I'm sorry, where I was going with that, I lost my train of thought. So Kevin went with me. The reactions of people doing the sound baths, like
Yeah.
having experiences and
yeah,
remarkable. Like
Yeah.
really,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really cool.
She's seen some interesting things for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, like they
like
always
almost crying.
yeah,
and
a lot of
screaming,
I've seen that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm like, how are they doing that? I don't understand it that deeply
Right,
yet.
s-
but
same.
It definitely
But it's,
has improved my
It's
life.
in different people's
Yeah.
Yeah.
effects. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it takes you into a really deep meditation. So you're kind of like not asleep, you're still awake, but you're in this theta brainwave. And that theta brainwave is kind of where you're connected to your superconscious. So so it is really cool because they're releasing, if they're crying, they're releasing something. And it's very
We
healing.
all got something to release.
You're looking
Yeah,
at me like
we all got something to release. Yeah, exactly.
Look at her.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Like,
You need to go cry a little bit.
Oh, I've done my fair share of crying, not shade.
Feelings for somebody. How do I get past it?
How do you not know Patrick Dearborn?
Maybe I just turned gay.
What? On that note,
Yep.
pleasure, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we'll probably see you
Yeah, it's
Wednesday
fun.
at Torch Out Yoga for the
Yeah, you're gonna be there? Cool.
most likely. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let's check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Thanks,
Good,
guys.
good.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate you.
We're gonna play some.
As let's give a big shout out to our show sponsors, Becker Custom Builders. Blake Becker and his team are always about luxury design, top-notch quality, and giving you the best experience imaginable. Becker Custom Builders are experts in building your dream kitchen, bathroom, or even making your outdoor kitchen area a reality. They will take your plain house and make it into a cozy, welcoming home. So if you're looking to upgrade your space, Becker Custom Builders is the only place to look. They've got you covered. Blake and his team have whipped up the studio in no time, and it's looking great. Remember, contact Becker Custom Builders.
Elevate the elegance of your home with Clean and Seal Curb Appeal. Our premium brick paver sealing enhances color, adds lasting protection, and delivers a polished, upscale finish. Clean and Seal, bringing timeless curb appeal to your home.
Hey folks, let's talk about Acres Plumbing. Acres Plumbing started in 1974 and is one of Naples' original local plumbing companies. They take great pride in being part of the town's growth through many plumbing projects completed. Acres Plumbing is family owned and operated, licensed and insured. They offer new construction, remodel, and traditional service plumbing. Their plumbing services cover everything from installation and repairs to maintenance, ensuring your plumbing runs smoothly. Where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Remember, Acres Plumbing.
Very excited to share news about our great affiliate product, CellFit. CellFit is the first and only therapeutic enzyme that utilizes breakthrough cellular technology to make every cell in your body stronger and healthier. The benefits people are seeing are incredible. Pain is gone. Sleep is better. Energy is increased. Clarity is sharpened. Memory is enhanced. Skin is more clear and radiant. It's 100% bioavailable, which means it starts working right away. It's 100% natural and definitely no junk from China. Get fit from the inside out and get yours today at getselfit.com.
Hey Patrick, did you take your CellFit today? Hey folks, let's talk about Acres Plumbing. Acres Plumbing started in 1974 and is one of Naples' original local plumbing companies. They take great pride in being part of the town's growth through many plumbing projects completed. Acres Plumbing is family owned and operated, licensed and insured. They offer new construction, remodel, and traditional service plumbing. Their plumbing services cover everything from installation and repairs to maintenance, ensuring your plumbing runs smoothly. Where quality doesn't cost, it pays. Remember, Acres Plumbing. Hey, we're back, and Pat he did a lot of work for me just recently.
No, and
The last interview, so it was good.
Our other guest
Can't make it.
can't make it. He'll come on Wednesday. He
Yeah,
just
no, that's
texted-
good. That's good. That's
he,
fine.
He
That's
just
fine.
texted me.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate it. He come on Wednesday. We'll get a little bit going. That what a good couple.
I said,
And-
in autocorrect, I said, let's do, and it says, let's do wieners. I go, no, I mean Wednesday. Whoops.
Yeah, whoops, Pat. You got to watch yourself. Watch yourself. But yeah,
That was a good time.
very, very good, and it's good to get update on the real estate market and get a little perspective from different agents and so on and so forth. But yeah, absolutely. And we had a picture for them, and I guess we missed it, but that's okay. That's a good picture. But yeah, so what do we got, Pat? Let's talk a little bit about what today is.
Yeah,
and
he's like, what, Wednesday wieners? No,
Yeah,
no,
so-
come on Wednesday.
yeah, so we got like
Well, national.
today
So that's
is-
a big deal.
yeah. Is it?
I
really?
one of my absolute favorite things to eat is banana split. Like
It's good though. Yeah,
Like that's a treat. Like if you could tell me go, steak dinner and then banana split or a good sushi banana split. I love banana split. What 3 flavors of ice cream would you put on your banana? Are you the traditional vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and then you just do the whipped cream, hot fudge? Because I go all.
No,
as you can probably imagine.
I like just pretty much the basics like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And maybe some sprinkles.
Which 3 flavors ice cream would you do?
I'd go with vanilla, probably not chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and another vanilla. That would be my 3 scoops. Yeah, I'm not a huge like a chocolate. I like chocolate ice cream if I'm eating just chocolate ice cream, but not all mixed up. Yeah, for some reason.
I would do chocolate, pistachio, and like some other funky thing.
Yeah, that would probably be a little bit too much.
And then I would do pineapple toppings on one, strawberry, extra hot fudge, extra nuts, and then any other crazy
Of course you want extra
concoctions.
nuts. Of course you want extra nuts.
Pause?
I mean, yeah.
Pause. I forgot pause.
Yeah, no, that's good.
What isn't like extra nuts on that?
There's an old Patrick Dearborn throw up there. Here we go.
Speaking of Patrick Dearborn.
How
did you know what Patrick Dearborn is? That's crazy.
Yeah, real estate is a lot of people.
I know.
It's a big
only
world
one
out
Patrick
there. It's a
Dearborn,
big world out there. So, yeah, National Banana Split Day.
And shout out to Roll Scoop. Roll Scoop helps support the show.
Yeah, Matt.
We have free ice cream cards.
Amazing.
So if you reach out to us, we'll get you a free
How do I get those?
Lois has a stack.
I'd like to steal a few.
Lois,
Matt would.
Yeah, Lois has a stack of them, or we can. I'm sure if we get with Matt, he'll get them to us. So
a little blurry look there to it today. National. I don't know what's going on with that. National Kiss and Makeup Day.
I think we should kiss and make up.
I know. National Kiss and Makeup Day on August 25th.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
it's a little bit more clear now.
If anyone has any beef out there with anyone, make sure you kiss and make up, because today's the day.
Yeah, you want to do that.
Kiss and make up day.
And I think you put a little bit forward. Similar to April 2nd, National Reconciliation Day, this national day gives us a chance to make amends. Each one of us has a fight with a loved one at some point in their lives, whether it's between you and a friend, family member. Not us, for sure. We always I think
the longest me and you have ever been mad at each other is like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what I love about you too, because I can get a little bit pissed at you, and then the next minute you're like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah.
And
you'll tell me.
And I'm like that, though.
Yeah, you'll be like, listen, dude, you need to da-da-da-da. Understood.
Be like, hey, Tim, you need to, spend a little bit more time here or there.
I don't think we've ever been mad.
No, and I'll be like, I'll jump on you a little bit, but I'm just a
brotherly love.
Yeah,
you'll be like, hey, you're my brother, and you're doing this wrong, and you need to do this, and understood.
Sweet Annie's Marco Island makes the best banana split. We got to try that.
Really,
Meredith? I've
never had it.
I think it used to be one of the. I think one of the city councilmen used to own that that ice cream place. I think.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure who down on Marco. City councilman down on Marco.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else we got, Patrick? We got a few more things before we
small news stories.
Before we roll out of here.
I know.
I do want to show this one. This is a really cool thing. We were talking about it on Friday, and it's
the racetrack,
the new racetrack,
the go-kart. Yeah,
that's coming to Fort Myers, and this is going to be real
next week.
This is going to be real fun.
This is cool.
Let's take a little look at this. Last about a minute,
Sneak
but let's
peek, yeah.
Like run around. It's indoor.
Indoor.
Wow. You get a sponsorship there.
I know.
But you can go for free.
Have a celebrity.
Largest,
indoor.
biggest. Florida's biggest.
That's impressive.
Cool. Get on it. Get on it. The guy's going too slow.
Yeah. Right.
Get on it.
I wonder what the speed is.
I don't know. Interesting to know. That guy looks like that's going. Opening September 6th. Good time to open.
Yeah. See. No, the place you mean too.
That looks fun.
Wonder how many carts at the same time. I like that. Yeah, Larry loves it. Amazing. Jonas shared $1,000.
Yeah.
No,
Larry be.
We're gonna bet
down.
We're gonna bet $1,000.
That's
make that.
Let's get up there and let's have a fun day with it. I'm sure we can probably get a few.
Julia
people to
says
go
it's
with us.
allowed to hear. It's probably because we had a go-kart video playing, honey.
It's hard to hear us. Yeah,
we had a video.
Yeah. She's quick.
She is.
We screw up. She's quick.
And she's blunt. She'll tell you, tells it how it is.
If it sucks, it sucks. Tell us. That's what we're
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Governor DeSantis defies judge's order. He's an attorney, so he knows halt operations of. It's really pissing me off that these judges from bum fudge Egypt, wherever they're doing, they come in and say, "Yeah, we got to put a halt on this." That's bullshit. Listen, there's processes, judges. I get it. We need to respect the judges and things like that. But you guys, it's people they don't like somebody, so they use it against them. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
Well, it's just this whole thing is kind of like a political show with this alligator Alcatraz, because we kind of agree it's probably not sustainable anyway, right? So,
well, you're a Democrat. So, I guess. I think we can keep it going. If you can land a plane and get people out of here quick, let's keep it going.
Yeah. Well, I hope they keep it going. I didn't say that, but a lot of it was for show, right? It kind of.
Yeah, I think there's a little grandstanding there.
Yeah, a little grandstanding, I should say.
It's a show, same thing.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of Democrats, Chicago, Pentagon planning deployment of military to.
Yeah.
Trump's cleaning up these cities, Yeah. Doing what he's got to do.
Well, the interesting thing is, I believe Washington, D.C., I don't know how they did over the weekend, but Washington,
the crime
D.C.
is just
1 week without a homicide.
Unheard of for Washington, D.C.
I don't know what's being reported and not reported, but they went 1 week, and I'm not suggesting that they did anything inappropriate. But my good friend of mine, he now runs the U.S. Marshal Service, Gaddy Serralta. Big shout out to Gaddy. Go, Gaddy. He's up there helping head up that, him and the DEA. And
it's a good connection.
All that. So, heck yeah. And then trying to just get that place locked down. And you know what really pisses me off, though? People are like, I don't know. Like, listen, people can now go out to dinner at night without being worried about getting robbed.
Mug shot.
Shot. So come on, man. Let's go. Let's do this. And if the local government, this DC, had the same approach to things as the federal level, then we wouldn't have to come in there and do it. Chicago, we're heading your way.
It's these liberal cities.
Yep,
Chicago, it is what it is.
Let's send Grady Judd out there.
Yeah, clean it right up.
Absolutely.
Can we get San Francisco cleaned up next?
Yeah, no kidding, right? You can't even freaking
can't walk a dog there without stepping on a needle.
Yeah. The blueberry pancake at this old-time diner in Florida is out.
Yeah, this was national news. Yeah,
national news.
Yeah, blueberries.
Yeah. I like that place.
It's solid.
Yeah,
consistent. What's your favorite breakfast spot?
Favorite breakfast? I do like Aldo's. It's really good, and I'm not saying that because they're a sponsor.
Yeah. Well, Aldo's.
I do like
Nana's.
Nana Vetta's is good. The thing I like is I can tell a restaurant by the bacon they give you, because you get 3 strips of bacon. You either get 3 strips of shitty bacon, 3 strips of decent bacon, or 3 strips of good bacon, because that's how they can save money.
Who's got good bacon is First Watch.
First Watch is good. Yeah, they got good.
It's Skillets.
Believe it or not, really good bacon we'd all like is up at Seated Table.
Seated Table.
Just get that.
Yeah,
they got good breakfast.
Seated Table does have a good breakfast.
You get a good value.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Yeah,
you get $13. You get a big platter. Record seizure of cocaine.
Load headed your way?
Not my way. That's 76,000 pounds.
76,000 pounds. That's a weekend.
Yeah,
that's a weekend. But that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a Diddy party on the weekend at the Hamptons.
What is there, like 2.2 kilos in a pound or something like that? I think 2.2 kilos in a pound.
Something like that. I could tell you ounces, but
that's a lot of snow.
36 O's.
Yeah, I wonder where off the coast does it say? Let's see here. U.S. Coast Guard will hold a press conference Monday to showcase the largest cocaine seizure in U.S. history.
What would you do with 70? I'm just kidding.
Try to sell it. No, I'm just kidding. No, me being a law enforcement officer, turn it.
I know. That's how we always ask. What would you do if you want?
This is over in the Caribbean, so can you imagine being over, in a boat? We'd be like in a Royal Caribbean. You'd be like hanging out, and there's a guy blowing by you with 76,000 pounds. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's
a lot of weight.
So that's going to be a bad month for some cartel.
Yeah.
That's a big.
Oh,
That's,
just make more.
Yeah.
Just make more. Yeah.
There's your boy.
Yeah. No, this is great,
That's your
man.
boy.
He comes in. Look at it.
This guy.
He's wearing the gold.
Rocking the ice.
He's rocking it. Yeah. Grady Judd always has some funny stuff.
50K chain.
He's got a bracelet on too. Notice the bracelet. He's got it all loaded up.
He's got street cred.
He calls it drip.
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm drip all that."
That's what the kids call it.
What they call it?
They
Drip?
call it
He got
drip
some
in the streets.
And Grady says, Florida Sheriff Don, which is Grady Judd, Don alleged drug kingpin's gold chain and bracelet while blasting the deadly trade that paid for his bling. Polk County lawman Grady Judd at a press conference Friday flashed a thick gold necklace around his neck as he alleged that Nathaniel alleged Nate Donald and other members operated in a drug ring that resulted in the overdose and death of one elderly woman. She was walking out of her house to church, heading to church, when she collapsed, so she died so Nate could have his drip, Judd said. Did you hear what I said? He's buying the drip from selling drugs to people on the streets, one of which died. Yeah, there's people making a lot of money off dope out there. Yeah, it's crazy. Grady's not afraid to bring it to people's attention. No room for it. Naples Rooftop Restaurant.
That's the Prime Social.
Yeah,
Shout out
this
to
is Chris' place.
Chris Shukart. Yeah.
Chris. Gotta love Chris. Yeah.
Shukart.
And the folks connected and his wife over
Acres.
at Acres Plumbing as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to go check it out though. Is it right on 5th above any known restaurants?
Well, it's not open yet. It's opening soon. Yeah, I think in a couple weeks or
coming this fall.
Yeah.
Reservations.
Yeah. You can secure a spot.
I think he wanted me to reserve something. I looked at the price. I'm like, Chris, you got the wrong Tim. I think you emailed the wrong guy.
And Julia Gray in the comments wrote, "Don't be a liberal."
Let's see. She's telling you not to be a liberal, right? I like that. That's
I'm not
good.
a liberal, Julia.
Good.
We don't say those things.
Host to the hard. The noise from the video. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. I'm catching up.
Yeah, she said.
Patrick, don't be like. Thank you.
I'm
Julia.
not liberal.
Yeah, thank you, Julia. He does slant that way sometimes. I think he's like he knows that in Southwest Florida he has to be conservative.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
That's why you started the
Young Republicans in
Club.
2010. I saw this coming.
Yeah. He gets nervous when they talk about it. No, Patrick, you got to look at it from every angle. I appreciate that about you.
You got to stay. It's like chess, 2 steps ahead.
Trump doesn't rule out sending U.S. troops to Ukraine as part of the peacekeeping efforts. Will be involved.
Yeah, that's just. Boy, did you think he'd solve the Ukraine-Russia
conflict?
I did too. I really did too. I thought there'd be more progress.
I just don't think he's like. I think those guys are all talking a little bit, and he thinks he can, but I don't really know.
Yeah, and then we'll close with this one. Florida man won was it $10? Florida man.
Yeah.
$10 scratch off.
$10 million.
What'd you do with $10 million?
I think we had this one.
Yeah, we did have this one.
We had this one, but what I would do,
what I was curious,
I'd buy the plane. Remember I told you?
Buy the plane.
I'd probably buy fractional because $10 million. I mean, I'm not going to go dump 2.5 on a plane. Then you got to maintain it. Three or 4. Out. Yeah, you could do that, but I wouldn't take that chunk and do that. I'd just say, hey, plane, take me here. Plane, take me there. But $10 million, you know.
Curious, biggest prize people won on scratch off.
Most on a scratch off, I think I've won was $6.
I won $500.
Did you? That's
first one I ever won. Yeah. Then lady said, "Don't ever play again. You'll never win."
Yeah, no shit,
and
right?
Sure enough,
they see a lot of people waste.
Yeah, I'm sure. But
people waste a lot of money.
So we'll have Joe on Wednesday. He couldn't make it. Joe Bassard.
Yeah,
he'll be here Wednesday.
And then we're gonna get Cornell on as well.
Friday, I think we said, right?
And we want to get some kids out there.
Yeah, we're gonna let's do the high school football Friday.
Yeah,
let's start putting
that. I think that's
together.
Gonna be good. You know, kind of just give us an update. Keeps me going. Keeps me involved with what's going on.
Love it. Passionate.
Hey, we got Dave and Jonna from Hope Run.
Shout out Dave and Jonna. We'll be at Leigh Thursday for a food review.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Do they have full-time Christmas lights on? Sure. Hold on, wait, let me go full screen.
You could probably
full screen. There we go. Hold on, wait, let's go to just you and I. And hey, listen. Oh yeah. Give me a second. Here we go. We are down here in the swamp.